Hello guys, this is Zona and welcome back to another PT2 video. Whirlwind Barb is a popular build since Classic T2. Some Whirlwind mechanics remain the same while some were changed by Senpai. Is this still viable in this mod? That is what we're going to find out in this video. If you find anything that helps, please hit like and subscribe, I really appreciate. So back to the details. First of all, Whirlwind is absolutely viable as long as you're geared. I didn't level with Whirlwind, so I'm not sure if this is a good start build when it comes new later. The most common questions about Whirlwind are weapons and skill points, such as best in slot weapon, or like should I max out Whirlwind or should I put only 1 point in? Okay, let's talk about weapons first. We need to know that the attack speed of Whirlwind is fixed at 4 frames per attack. That means IAS on any slot of your gear is useless. So we'll aim for those huge DPS two-handed weapons, such as Cranium Basher, Hailslayer, Steel Pillar, Grandfather, Executioner's Justice, Windhammer, BOTD, and Death. Let's have a quick comparison of these weapons. The unique ones are either Corrupted ED and Deadly Strike hybrid mod, and Puzzle Boxed 4 open sockets, or Max Sockets Corruption. And they're socketed with 1 Law rune and Om runes, and of course 1 Zod rune if needed. Some of them have very useful stats such as Crushing Blow, Deadly Strike, minus target defense, and even minus enemy physical resistance. It's hard to tell what is better and what is worse through this chart, so I did a lot of map runs using different weapons listed here. Notice that the whole experiment is on single player and every run used the same map, and the test result is quite interesting. These are the average clear time of a tier 3 map using each weapon. As you can see, there is a positive correlation between the average damage and the average clear time. The more average damage your weapon has, the faster you will clear. So, my personal opinion is that there is no such BIS weapon for a Whirlwind build. Just use whatever you got with highest average damage. Things like Crushing Blow and minus target defense, they do help a lot, but they're not as important as average damage. Let's say you have a 5 open sockets Ethereal Hailslayer, and you have another Ethereal Steel Pillar with beautiful minus 12% enemy's physical resistance, but unfortunately slammed for only 2 open sockets. Now you know which one to go for. Oh, and one thing really important. Chance to proc on hit does not work with Whirlwind. For example, amplify damage from Cranium Basher and Executioner's Justice. It will not proc while spinning, so this is not something you need on your weapon. Our ultimate weapon is like Rare or Craft, Ethereal, Corrupted or Puzzle Boxed, socketed with Om runes. Maybe something with over 2000 max damage, which is rare as fuck. I'm trying not to make this video too long, so I have a link in the description below showcasing my other gear. Alright, let's talk about skills. In PT2, the more points you put into Whirlwind, the faster you move. People discussed a lot about is maxing Whirlwind a must-have. With maxed Whirlwind, you have more damage, attack rating and movement speed. But because you are moving too fast, you are hitting less time on a single target. With low level Whirlwind, you have less damage, attack rating and movement speed, but you are actually launching more attacks on a single target. So which one is better? In my case, my sheet damage with level 1 Whirlwind is 3.6k to 20k. With level 20 Whirlwind, it is 3.9k to 22k, which is about 9% more. But in this case, if I have the points left into Battle Command, the damage will be 3.9k to 21k. Thus, I have slower movement speed, which makes me easier to kill a boss or a nasty elite, while not losing a lot of damage. Perfect! You can also move the points from Whirlwind to Battle Orders to have additional 285 life, and then move some attribute points from Vitality to Strength. Then you'll have similar HP, just a little bit less damage, but slower movement speed Whirlwind. Personally, I will max Whirlwind only when I'm focused on normal contents like pit runs, bale runs, and key farming. So the skill tree I recommend is like this: 1 point Whirlwind and 1 point Leap if needed, max Weapon Mastery, max Iron Skin, 1 point in the passive skills, max Battle Cry to break most physical immunity, max Battle Command to boost damage, rest point into Shout, Battle Orders, or Natural Resistance if needed. Stats is like the classic style. Enough strength and dexterity to hold your gear, and dump the rest point into vitality. 0 points into energy. Okay, this is pretty much everything of this build. Whirlwind Barb is not the fastest mapper compared to those builds with massive AoE skills, such as multi-shot, poison nova, or combustion. But it's actually a super fun build. He is tanky and he has enough damage output. I'm having no problem in normal contents and maps. And it's a super easy one-tap build. Cast Battle Command twice, Battle Orders and Shout, and you're ready to spin. Alright, this is it for today's video and I hope this helps. Good luck to everyone and enjoy your PD2 journey. I'll see you soon in the next video.